and we will get talking all things Mini. We've got 3 of them here, only 3 of the collection. There are a hell of a lot more in storage, and at some point we will go and look at those as well. But for now, I want to talk to you about these 3, because these 3 have huge relevance, and there's lots to say about all 3 of them. So right here, we've got the sportiest of the 3. We have got a Cooper. This has actually got a 1300 Swift Tune engine in it. So this is the raciest of the 3 variants we see in front of us. And this, as I say, is a Cooper. It's a lot more punchy. It's tuned, it's chaos, and it's total hell. And not only that, but this car is going to be offered in an upcoming competition. This is going to be the next car offered. However, today, we're here to drive this one here. So let's come around the front. We'll start at the front. This then is a Mini anniversary. This is the anniversary edition to commemorate 30 years of the Mini. Now this was actually built to celebrate the Mini City E, kind of the original version of the Mini, and these actually only came in cherry red or black, the original car. This is pretty much standard. There are some little kind of add-ons to it, which will go around, and those know their Minis will already know what's been added on. This is actually a 988cc, and you can tell this is an anniversary edition because we've got the date there on the badge as well, and there's some livery around the side. And if you enter the competition, you can win this very car. There was a clue on the front there. If you do enter, those that you've entered already will know exactly what I've just pointed at there. But if you go and enter online, you can win this car. Not only are they extremely cool and they're a really crucial piece of motoring history, but they're also an amazing investment. This car is probably worth upwards of £15,000, particularly in this condition. 998cc, like a proper Mini, but I love it. It's got this livery around the side. It's cash. And I'm actually going to be taking this out in a second and driving it. As I say, I'm a little bit apprehensive. I've never driven one of these before, and I've actually been told that it's not going to be that easy to drive. You look in here, I'm quite a gangly specimen, so it's going to be a bit difficult to cram myself in there. So some of the non-standard bits in this car, and of course if you win this car you can customize it to however you want. It didn't come with red from standard, and that center console there is not standard. Usually that's open in these 998 Minis, and I've been told that you can quite easily clump all 3 pedals with a couple of feet, so should be interesting. Having driven a Carrera GT and a 912 around the place, around London, I'm hoping I'm reasonably well suited to be able to drive this. Okay, the pedals literally are stuck together at this point. It's a very strange driving position. It's not actually that uncomfortable though, and I've somehow got loads of headroom. Maybe I'm not as tall as I thought I was. Well, I think I've got quite long legs. So I'm 6'1", but I think 80% of that is my legs. I'm quite lanky. Oh, a bit too much throttle there, Tom. I'm not even in first. Was that first gear? We're in! We're off! Hey! We're off! We're off! We're off! That's a good dog there. Looks like something from Babe, that pig film back in the day. Chaos! We're proper in the countryside here. Are we in? We're in second. There we go. This is havoc! I think I'm already getting it. Should I get one of these? I'm actually already jealous of the person that wins this. This is absolute mayhem. I can see myself batting around London in this. Apologies if it's a bit noisy. Up into third. Oh, why are you not? Third. Third isn't straight ahead. Third is top right. Who knew? Despite the diagram doing that. It's a learning curve, this, ladies and gentlemen. It's very odd. I couldn't imagine having 2 people behind me as well in this. Absolute havoc. I'm now literally on someone else's land. Hopefully I don't get shot at by a farmer. Well, that's a video if I do. You can see slight concern in his eyes. Right, here we go. Reverse is up. No. He did tell me Yes! Yay! Visibility is of course very good. There's literally the back of the car is there. Do you know what? It's easier to drive than my 912. Uh-oh. It's easier to drive than my 912, that's for sure. I'm never going to live this down if I shunt it. Just setting up some tracking shots. However, I am pleasantly surprised how comfortable this is. You wouldn't want to do 8 hours in it. Hell. You don't want to do 8 hours in it. But it's actually pretty comfortable. I could see myself batting around in one of these quite happily, all over the place. It is good news. Driving around London in one of these is absolute havoc. You feel like Mr. Bean. These seats are actually, they're cash, they're really comfortable. And they've got, everywhere you look in this cabin, oh my God, I nearly just crashed it. Everywhere you look in this cabin, it's got the anniversary kind of bits on it. And you can also see some speakers in the back. I don't know, well, I presume they work. Like a little nightclub down here. We're gonna do a tracking shot, so I'm gonna reverse outside. Reverse. Here we go. I'm gonna get a little run up. The glamour of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing the bear hell. Right, here we go then. He said put my foot down. So you would have just seen a tracking shot. Chaos. Hell. Alright, so we're on these little twisties. Hopefully we don't see anything coming out of the way. The brakes actually work a lot better than I thought, you know. They're obviously little drum brakes. They're not the kind of, I think we popped out of gear. Ow! Balls! First please, Jeff. Way! We're off. NCAP rating in these is probably in the minus numbers, so I'm going to try not to have a shunt. Oh, we're picking up some speed now. Go on, boy! Go on, boy! I'm actually so stressed. If I have a shunt, my feet are coming off. Nothing to see, just a YouTuber in a Mini. Nothing to see. I think I'm going to turn around. I don't think I'm quite ready for main roads. I'm going to go for another trial run up there. Oh no, we've got the general public. We have the general public around. Please don't try and turn down here. Oh, you leave me alone. I've just driven into someone's front garden. Maybe he lives here. He's like, why is there a yob in a tiny little car in my front garden? Revving the nuts off a tiny car. Oh no, it's an Amazon man, that's okay. Hello, Amazon man. Can you help me find first gear, please, Amazon man? Right, we're off. We're out of here. Oh no, we're not. We're stuck. This is very sad. I'm stuck. They're going to think I've had an accident. Sorry. He's gone. What's I do? Bear with me. Bear with me. Just a YouTuber. Sorry. YouTube. And we're off. A little bit of wheel spin. Bit of horse poo, never hurt anyone. Off we go. Gently does it. Nay! Just saying hello to the horses. I've lost the plot. 4th gear. Woof! Oh, bloody hell. Here we go then, coming down to the dip. A little bit of heel and toe. A little bit of red matching there, a bit of heel and toe, lovely stuff. Just about got away with that. And in the home straight. Sense of relief on his face that this thing's come back in one piece. Oh, I think that's quite enough hooning around then before I have a big shunt.